right. Yeah, I'd like to speak to the inventor of the neti pot. Yeah. Oh, is this how? You can go fuck yourself. Why? It's an awful, awful thing. It's the worst thing ever. But I do have an idea. Hear me out on this. A neti pot, but for your butthole. Oh, enema. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, listen, I gotta go. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. It's awful though. All right. Okay. Gotta go. Hey, what's up? Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. This is episode number 68. We're almost there. We're almost to a monumental episode of the show. Episode 69, where we're all going to act like fucking children for 2 hours. It's just gonna be all 69 and stuff. All day. I'm just telling you, get prepared for it. It's gonna happen. But right now it's episode 68, so like somebody said in the chat yesterday, or no, it was 713 Hooligan on the Discord, 68 and I'll owe you one. So that's where we're at right now, but welcome to the show. I have a fun show planned for you today. We do have tons of sports to get to, but we've got some controversy now. Joe Kelly's out here on podcast, not surprisingly, talking shit about the Astros. We're going to get to that as well. Plus a whole lot more. We'll talk playoffs and everything else. But like I always like to start the show off by doing, I got to say what's up to the chat because you guys are the reason I'm here. You guys are the reason I do this show to begin with. I saw Chris Householder was first today. Again, the Reverend Lord Chris Householder in the building. First off, I do see Fidel Limon on the chat. What's up, Fidel Santos? What's up, homie? Happy to have you here, bud. Thanks for showing up, man. Much appreciated. By the way, you guys can tell the voice is not good. Hey, what's up, Terrence? Steven Uzik is in the building. Clarence made it. Hey, guys, what up? Eric Resendez is here. Sergio, what up, Playboy? I got Terrence. I got, let's see, Alex Villanueva. What's up, man? Thank you once again for the PayPal yesterday. Very much appreciated. Who else is here? Who else? It's the same. It's the PayPal Pete. What's up, man? Me and Pete and several other the deckheads were playing yesterday. Hey, our first female is in. What's up, Crystal? She was late yesterday. She's early today. I love it. Cowboy fam, what's up, man? Steven Uzik, what's up? How goes it? Chad, I love it. Hi, Donna. Hi, my sweet Donna is here. I love it. Francisco Parker, what's up? Joshua Watts is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Howdy. I like that shirt in your picture, Joshua. Look at right over there. Look at right there. Look at right there. That's a fancy shirt. Are you a hippie, man? You look like a hippie, Joshua. Joshua sounds like a hippie name. What's up, Underrated Mess? How goes it? I hope you're good. Yeah. Jeremy Vinegar is here. That's one of our chat moderators, by the way. Don't fuck around in the chat. Jeremy Vinegar is here, as long as Luis Zelaya is also a chat moderator. And thanks to those guys for doing that, man. Much appreciated. Who else is in? Alan Denson is here. What's up, Virginia Buttonweed? One of the most kindest giving people you'll ever meet in Mr. Buttonweed. Jen. Hi, Jen. Jen's here. Chris Reyes is here. What's up, Chris? Who else? John Dory. Hey, what's up? John Charles Garza. I see you, Charles. Who else? I think I got everybody. Robert Likes Beer is here. Robert Likes Beer is in the building. I see you. Chris Davis is finally here. Just got on a break, so I will be on the chat for a few. That's good, man. Cowboy Trav, what's up? I see it. Who else? Jen is you guys don't know, Jen is so pumped about 69 Friday. She is so pumped about 69 Friday. What's up, Aaron J. Bryant? Frank Ruiz, I see you, man. What's going on? Jesus Perez, what's up? What's up, Playboy? How are you, man? Kevin Wallace. Kevin, what up, dude? Gregory Vega Jr., how goes it? Matt Murphy is here. Oh, shit, Scott Hanza. The gang is all here. And look, Francisco Abarca, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Wither. Oh, we got crazy. Man, I don't know why I wasn't streaming last night's Call of Duty play. It was fucking insane. It was hilarious. I asked this one guy, I was trying to be, I'm probably doing it again. We're definitely streaming tonight, by the way. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. I'll be streaming on my Twitch. Just go to twitch.tv. I need to make that. I need to make a thing that says, oh, nope, that's not. That was the definite wrong thing there. I need to make a little thingy. Yeah. Twitch. Okay, I can spell. .tv/barryisfunny. This is where you go to watch the gaming shenanigans. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we have a blast. It's a lot of fun. Last night, just randomly while we're playing, because you get teamed up with a bunch of randos that you don't know. So I was like, hey, what's the weirdest thing you ever shoved in your dick hole? I just asked the question. Just thought I would throw that out there and see. And some guy was like, some guy said a screwdriver. I was like, Phillips or flathead? And he said a flathead because it's widthier. And I was like, not only are you disgusting, you just made up a word. So that's what wither is all about. I still don't know why this is FT6, but I think I have an idea. And the more you do that, the less likely it is to get what you want. That's all I'm going to say. Yo, what up? Leave a shot. Welcome back, buddy. Andy Huggins is here for the Grienke commentary. Oh, we do. I have video. This might get me kicked off, but you have got to see this video. And I think I owe Zach Grienke an apology. We will discuss that, Andy Huggins. I promise you that. Underrated Mess, what's up? Okay, let's get to it because we have so much to talk about. We have so much to get into. Where's my show slide? There it is. Here's what I have on the show for you today. What happened? What happened? I don't know. I don't understand. What the fuck, bro? I don't understand what that is, P. Jones. What does that mean? Tell me, buddy. That sounds like you're in distress there. Tell me what that means. I don't know what that means. But here's what I got on the show for you today. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. Of course, I've got headlines for you. Astros win 5-1. Rockets lose 108-104. Westbrook is probably going to miss the start of the playoffs. I do have your updated seedings for the NBA playoffs. Joe Kelly talking about the Astros. Plus, there's a meat club. We'll talk cold showers. We'll talk moldy food and the Mississippi flag and Dr. Pepper. And you know what? I'm going to do something different today, deckheads. And part of this is because I was rushed to get content, but the other part of it is I saw something from Reddit. And as you know, Reddit does the AMAs, the Ask Me Anythings. And I thought, you know what? I'm doing solo shows. I'm having to come up with content. Friday is going to be buck wild anyways because it's the 69th show and it's lawn talk and it's drinking and everything else. So I thought I would do an AMA, and Ask Me Anything, and I will answer as honestly as possible. Like if you ask me, hey, do you hate Josh Ennis? I'm going to be like, you know what? I can't answer that. So I'm just going to move on, we'll move on. But I just, ask me almost anything and I will answer you honestly. Okay. But now I get it. So Pete Jones said, I've never shoved anything in my dick hole. Yeah, that was kind of the point, Pete Jones. That's why you ask that question. You go, hey, anyone ever shoved anything in their dick hole? And then somebody goes, yeah, what? Who? So yeah, that's how it happened. Nope. Hug. How about them O's? Nope. We're not talking Oriole. Shock. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram beat it. Probably because the screwdrivers listen. You guys are weird. I did get a super chat and I need to read this and listen. Here's what I think. Thank you for Fidel Lamone. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Thank you. You guys are so generous. I always appreciate when you guys send super chats to support me and support this show. It's always appreciated. And you guys are the best. And I mean that. So thank you. He said, hey, Barry, we're sending out positive vibes to fakes Tony Stark's mom. She's having surgery today. Now, I just want to say that before I show you this, I think that you guys underestimate me. I think that I give you this persona that I don't know what's going on, that I'm stupid. And while things may slip by because I have a million things in my mind, I'm not as dumb as you think I am. And I'm actually more observant than you think I am. I just want to zoom in here and just kind of show you, My mom's having surgery today, so please send positive vibes. So, yeah, I kind of already had that on the rundown. And I listen, there's nothing wrong with making sure and double checking, but don't doubt me. I pay attention. So I do want to say to fake Tony Stark, I hope that everything goes okay. We're all thinking about you. We're all rooting for moms. We're all rooting for fake mom. I don't know how that. So yes, but prayers up if you pray. Thoughts to Mrs. Fake Tony Stark, Mama Fake Tony Stark. Whatever it is. We're all thinking about her and we're all rooting for you for sure and no doubt. Now, Mike. Mike said you do an actual rundown since when you kissed my ass, Michael Lieberschach. When I had you, I didn't have to do a rundown. Okay, that's how that works. If you have someone more responsible on the broadcast team, then the guy that's the least responsible just goes, well, cool, he'll knock that out. Plus, I'm the show lead now. I'm the lead. I'm the driver and I'm the reactor. So I have to have a list, and also I am kind of dumb and will forget all the shit I want to talk about. So that's partially why I have a rundown now. But I do have a rundown. And speaking of it, let's go. Let's get to it. Let's talk sports headlines for you. Here are your sports headlines. Kobe Bryant Day confirmed in the OC, Orange County. August 24th will be Kobe Bryant Day. So that's really cool. 8/24. Pretty dope. So that has been confirmed. Nebraska tried to do a little side hustle thing. You know what I mean? Nebraska was like, hey, we'll just go, look, we get it, Big Ten, we get it. You don't want to play, we'll go a side piece with the ACC or something. And the Big Ten commissioner was like, no, fam, you're with us, which means you ain't playing. So that's off the table. And the NFL has extended its daily COVID-19 testing until the regular season. In fact, it's going to run up until 5 days prior to the kickoff of the Kansas City Chiefs and Houston Texans game to open the NFL season. So that's going to be ongoing. And I got to say, I think that the results came back, and so far they are at less than they're at 0.5% of the players have tested positive, or actually less than that. So or maybe it was 0.05. I forget, but it's really low. So props to the NFL, props to the football players, props to everybody for being responsible and keeping that number way lower than it could be. Speaking of that, the NFL Players Association released a statement on the testing. They said, we've reached an agreement with the NFL to continue daily testing through September 5th. We'll continue to monitor positivity rates with each club and relevant information from each team's community to inform our assessment of testing frequency ahead of the regular season. Let me read between the lines for you. The NFLPA is actually in that saying, hey, we will be open to testing during the season if it's required and necessary and ensures that we have a season. So good for them. I'm happy to see that and hear it. Wow. D-Mata. No. Mike was absolutely the main man on Houston game day. Mike was the guy. No, Mike was always the guy. Are you kidding me? Mike, if Mike, did you ever listen to a show of Houston game day when Lieberschach wasn't there? It was awful. If I had to drive, now look, I think I'm better now, but I've also had more practice. But back in the day, are you shitting me? No. Mike was the fucking man on game day. I just want to put that out there. That is 100% fact. All right, let's talk some sports. Let's talk. Hey, 713 Hooligan, what's up? I'll see you in the morning, fam. Bring that window. I'm ready because the cardboard fell down. It's a goddamn mess. So I'm ready to go, Josh. Waiting on you, homie. Let's talk some Astros baseball. The Astros got a win last night, a much needed win, a big win. They won 5-1. Beating the Giants. Everybody in the Astros lineup got a hit except Yuli Gurriel, who went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Sometimes it's not your day. All right. Sometimes it's not your day. Things looked bad early. I think it was second pitch of the game. was a triple, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Zach Grienke turns it around. And I know Andy Huggins is here for the Grienke talk, and we do need to discuss that because as far as pitching performances go, Grienke finally gets his first win of the year, has an ERA hovering around 2.5, goes 6 1/3, gives up 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. So dominant performance. I mean, look, he looked about as good as anybody has looked all year for this pitching staff, and that includes the performances of Lance McCullers, who at times has looked dominant, and Justin Verlander looked good in his 1 start. But I owe Zach Grienke an apology. I have been sitting here telling you that with that puss fastball that he throws, most people throw a plus fastball. Zach Grienke throws a puss fastball. It's just foamy and soft, and it looks easy to hit. But here's the thing. You always hear about as pitchers get older and lose velocity, they get crafty. Zach Grienke right now is the definition of crafty. But you know what? Greg Maddux made a living out of being crafty. And this is what I thought about last night as I watched Zach Grienke pitch. I thought, you know what? At one point, and look, see, underrated mess, I beat you to it just barely. At one point, I was thinking, if I was a Braves fan, or if I was a sports talk announcer in Atlanta back in the day when Greg Maddux first arrived, I would probably be like, wow, how is Greg Maddux doing this? What kind of wizardry is it? And listen, it's about hitting your spots. It's about changing speeds and locations and eye levels and having hitters guess what you're going to throw. So I will be the first one. I've always tried to be the kind of person that admits when he's wrong. I've always tried to be the kind of person that admits when he has said something out of turn, and I'm doing that to you now. And I kneel before you, Astros community. I'm on my knees begging for your forgiveness. I doubted Zach Grienke. I thought he was done. And it looks like so far I was wrong, because he's still dealing. He's still nasty. Even when they know it's coming. Check this shit out. Look at this. Look at this video. This is Zach Grienke basically not calling the catcher out to tell him where in the sign sequence that they're going to choose to put the location or the pitch. No. This is just Zach Grienke saying, fuck it. I don't feel like going over there. I'm just going to tell him what I want. Check this out.
Maybe.
Look.
He just said second sign after 1.
He literally goes second sign after 1. Now we'll do second sign after 2. So that means like you throw down like 2, 1, 3, 2. So that means you're going to throw the curveball. Like what? Who does that from the mound?
Second sign after 2.
I didn't understand that. What did he say?
Second sign after 2.
I don't know what that means. I don't know why his mouth is open.
I've never seen that.
It's fucking crazy.
I guess he's thinking nobody else can see it or hear it at second base.
Look, so now not only does he tell them second sign after 2, okay, and then now mind you, there's a runner on second and first. So if they're looking at the signs, they can easily say, oh, it's going to be the second sign after 2. So all they got to do is whatever signal you have on the base pass, left hand by the knee, right hand by the knee, one hand on your knee, 2 hands on your knees, whatever that is to signal what the pitch is, that's easy. Now, what I don't have is the gameplay where right after that, Grienke gets the out. No problem. So yeah, I'm sorry, okay? Zach Grienke is fucking dealing right now. And I was wrong about it. Now, what I don't know, what I haven't looked up, I wonder where he sits right now amongst pitchers in baseball for ERA. I'm going to look that up. This is on the fly. I didn't plan to do this, but I started thinking about it. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll just look it up. Where does Grienke fall amongst pitchers? Let's take a gander, shall we? We'll just do American League. And And let's see here. We know he's not up there in wins, but let's check ERA. Let's see. So, well, they're not going to have it here. Let's see. Zach Grienke with his 2.5 ERA. 21st. 21st amongst starters in ERA. It's pretty damn good. I mean, that's pretty stout. You'll take that, I think. I know I'll take that because I really was sleeping on the dude. I didn't think he would have as good a season as he's having so far. He's looked good. I was a bit nervous. I feel like that. I don't know how he's going to pitch like that to major league pitching or major league hitting. He's having no problem doing it. So, oh, what? Is this true? Jeremy, is that true? Mad Max got arrested? Wow. That's a good question, Steven Uzik. Do you think he's saying random shit to get in their heads? No, I don't. Here's why. Zach Grienke has been known throughout his career. He's got those social, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Where you have problems in social situations. I'm drawing a blank on the proper terminology for it. But he's always been known to be open and honest because of the way he is. So I don't think that that's the case where he would just be fucking with him. I think he's just like, fuck it. I can just throw this pitch. I'll get him out anyways. I think that was more of a confidence thing than anything else. So I see there's a lot of arguing about Dallas. Here's the thing. I know that we talk about Dallas sports all the time in the chat. I just want you guys to know one thing. I don't give a fuck. So while I get it that there's a lot of discussions about Dallas sports and the Stars, and please know that I ignore all that and don't give a fuck about Dallas sports. Not on this show, not yet. Once we're national, once we're international, maybe I'll talk some Cowboys and Stars and whatever in the fuck we have to talk about to get Dallas viewers. But until then, fuck them. So Demetrius wants to know, did you get on one knee when you proposed to Nora, Barry? And the answer is yes, I did. Now, we did debate this ad nauseum on Kuat Genti's podcast about getting on one knee because there was a video of this Nigerian couple that was getting married and the guy wouldn't get on a knee and she got mad and they argued and fought and this. And I just said, it's fucking stupid. Like, why do you want him to be subservient? And you're talking, that's from a man who did get on one knee when I proposed to Nora. So yes, I did. But do I think it's necessary? No. No, I don't think you have to, but I did. I absolutely did. All right. Look, thank you, Donna. I know. I'm sorry, Total Dallas. I still love you, Crystal. I still love you, Total Dallas. But here's the thing. Like, I just don't. I mean, Dallas sports, to me, we're in Houston. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize, but I love you guys. I love you as individuals. I don't love your sports choices. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? Social anxiety disorder. Thank you, Luis Zelaya. I think that's the shot glasses. Did you guys hear the doorbell? I don't know if you heard the doorbell. Cowboy Trav, I love you, buddy. Chris Davis, you're an idiot. I think the shot glasses are here. Do you guys want me to go look? I won't go look. Also, you're a Chiefs fan. De facto. Closeted Texans fan. Listen, I'll never not be a Texans fan. The cat's out of the bag. I'll always be a Texans fan. But I just heard the doorbell. I think the shot glasses are here. So let's get back to it. You guys tell me, should I go check to see if that's the shot glasses and unbox them live on air? Until then, let's do oh, look, there they go. Okay, well, I'm going to go check. This is the most awkward show. Thank God that this is my show and I can just do whatever in the fuck I want. If I could take the camera. Here, look, I'll do this, though. I'll do this. We'll just set this up. You guys can see out there. I'll go get them, and this will be awkward. But you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. This is what we do. Yep. It was the shot glasses. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, stop it. Stop it, Crystal. You're not hiding from me. I can see you. All right, here we go. This is the unveiling of the shot glasses. I have not seen these yet. I don't know if these are all going to be broken. I did pay for the insurance, so if they're broken, why am I winded? It's not really that long of a walk. Why am I so exhausted? All right, let's see what this box looks like. So, pretty big. Inspecting it, it looks to be okay. No real issues. Let's see, I don't have any scissors in here. Oh, yes, I do. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. If I can do this without cutting myself. Oh, that's loud. All right. And before I cut my goddamn finger off. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? This is going to be everywhere. Are you shitting me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Look what these assholes, look how they packed it. Look at this bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? What kind of horseshit packing job? Bullshit ass. And look, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Look at this goddamn mess. Look at this mess. Look at that shit. Are you fucking kidding me right now? God damn it. Why did I let you guys talk me into this shit? Are you hearing this? Oh my God. It's look, y'all should see. Look. Oliver's like, yo, let me play in that. He wants to play so bad. I can't believe I'm doing this live. All right, let's open this up. Let's go. Well, you know, when you do solo shows, this is the kind of shit that you do. I swear if there's another box in here, oh my God. Oh, more peanuts, huh? Is that what we're doing, guys? More packing peanuts, okay. You dirties, more boxes. You gotta be shitting me right now. Oh, what? There it is. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Here, I'm gonna try to put it up against the cardboard so you guys can see it better. Oh, it's so beautiful. What do you guys think? It's not broken, but it's like loose. There's like just, it was loose. It was just randomly, look, this is how it was packed. Just randomly 2 shot glasses in the box. What are we doing here? Huh? What are we doing here? Let me back this up. All right, well, it looks like, okay, yeah. That looked like success to me, guys. I don't know. I don't know what, this is it. They're dirty. God damn, why are they so dirty? Oh, just because they were out in the open, I guess. They have a slight blue twinge, I guess, tint to them. Their regulation size, I don't know what the fuck that means. But got shot glasses, so they're in. Now the question is, how much are they? And that's what, hold on, let me fix the camera, guys. I'm sorry, hold on. Here's how I do the focusing, just behind, I'm breaking the fourth wall here. This is how I focus the camera. Huh? Who's smart? I just put, and then if I see the words clearly, that should be in focus. Is that good? Okay. You don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I don't hear that. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. So, how much are they is the question. G-Man saying, go wash one and let me see you take a shot. Thank you for the super chat, G-Man. I knew as soon as I got these shot glasses in, that was going to be so here's what I'll do, G-Man. I promise you, because of your super chat, I promise you, excuse the belch there. I promise you I will wash one of them at the break. This is the official Barry on Deck on the show shot glass. I will wash that at the break and take a shot from the shot glass. G-Man, G-Man was the first super chat that I ever received. And now G-Man will be the first super chat I ever received for an official shot from the official Barry on Deck shot glass. So G-Man, you are the man of many firsts. Including the first to rage quit the chat. I know you were just fucking. I'm just fucking with you. All right. The liquor cleans it. No, we're not. Nope. That's what's the only reason we wanted you to unbox them? What is? Oh, so I could take a shot. I hate y'all, sons of bitches. Well, now, I mean, some of y'all, somebody needs to come over here and clean up this goddamn mess. Oliver really wants to get in here. I need to record him. By the way, speaking of recording, I promised you guys I would do the neti pot. Oh, this one's kind of chipped. I hope that's not like that on a lot of them, but this one is chipped a little bit, but it is glass. What are you going to do, right? I hope the print doesn't rub off easy either. Anyways, thinking out loud, I did the neti pot. I recorded it. It was awful. Lots of gagging. Okay. There was lots of gagging going on in this video. I will upload that at some point today or tomorrow to the YouTube channel for you guys to watch. So I did the neti pot. It was disgusting. I never want to do that again. Gregory Vega Jr., thank you for the super chat. He's like, Barry, take the damn shot.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not taking the shot until I clean the glass, okay? That's gross. That is disgusting, Mr. Gregory Vega Jr. I'm not doing that. I'll do a lot of things for you guys, including the neti pot. All right, very well. I will put it on the Discord first. Actually, here's what I'll do, House, because, Daddy's got to get the views on YouTube. So what I'll do is I will upload the video and I will leave it as, what's the word? Unlisted. So that way, if you have the link, you can watch it, but it won't be public yet. So I will upload the neti pot video, leave it as unlisted, and put the link in the Discord. So if you're a member of Patreon and you're on the Discord, you'll get 24 hours to watch the video before it goes live. And my wife was dying as I did it. It was pretty fucking awful. And yeah, Cowboy Trav, y'all know I'm a germaphobe. I'm not. No, this doesn't, your witchery and voodoo doesn't work on me, Demetrius and Luis Zelaya. The alcohol is a disinfectant. I don't give a fuck about it's dirty. It's not even that it could harm me. It's just fucking dirty. It's been sitting in these fucking packing peanuts. Look, somebody come put this in your mouth. That's what I thought, okay? No one's doing that. So no, I'm not. I'm going to wash it first. You guys, you can't get everything you want, kids. We are way off track. All right, I didn't even get my damn read down yet for the day. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. I'm not doing it now. I'm just getting it ready live on air because, this show is already shot. Can we be real? This show is off the rails. We've already broken the fourth wall. It's just a mess right now. So I hope that this is going well for you guys, because I feel like this is a shit show. And if it is, I just want everybody out there that was expecting something professional to know that I apologize. Sometimes you have to take chances. Sometimes you take risks. You guys have been asking for an unboxing. There you go. You got your unboxing. So I try to give the people what they want. All right, so let's get to some more sports, because we're going to lose all 83 people that are watching right now. Look, we got 2 thumbs down. I'm used to the one. Who's the other one? What did I do to you? What the fuck did I do to you? I was going to send you a shot glass, whoever gave the second thumbs down, but now you get 1 finger up, you damn dirty dick. All right, let's talk a little bit. We got to the Astros real quick. Something interesting happened, okay? when Rayleigh was supposed to go into the game, and I wish I had the link to it. Where did it go? Oh, here, let me pull this up real quick. I'm a little behind. Shit show, baby. Yeah, it is. Jesus Perez, I'm back. What did I miss? Bro, you missed it, Jesus. Oh my God, I can't believe you weren't here for it. Oh, dude, y'all don't even tell him. Don't even tell him what he missed. He just missed it. Oh, bro, it was so crazy, man. It was like wacky. All right, anyways. You may not know this, but it's funny because during the game, where the hell did it go? So Brooks Raley was supposed to go in and only pitch an inning, and then Josh James was supposed to go in after that, right? Well, thank God there was some confusion. Basically, when Raley came out of the game, he got a 1-2-3/8, and then it said, I'm sorry. It says, Raley, who was traded from Cincy on Sunday, didn't understand that Baker intended to replace him and darted back on the field for the 8th inning before anyone could stop him. Once he crossed the line, the Astros were forced to let him face at least one batter. He retired Wilmer Flores to start the 8th. Astros decided to leave him in, and he got a 1-2-3/8 inning, which I'm good with. If we didn't have to see Josh James, that's fine by me. Sometimes it just works out in your favor, right? So what happened was, after he came off the field, after the 7th, Dusty Baker walked over and gave him a fist bump and told him good job. And that was it. Well, then Raley runs back out on the field for the 8th. So Dusty says, listen, when I come over and give you knuckles, you're done. If I give you knuckles and you have another inning, what am I going to do if you don't have a good inning? Am I going to take them back? Well, how the fuck is that kid supposed to know that? How was that kid supposed to know that? Unless you have a handbook that says, hey, here are all the rules, all right? You get a knuckle bump from Dusty, you're out of the game. Pitcher, batter, whatever it is, catcher, it doesn't matter. If he knuckle bumps you, you're done. Anybody else, you're okay. But that is the Astros universal sign for you're out of the game. Which is weird because, like, what if a guy makes a good play? Right? What if in the middle of his outing, Zach Grienke in the 3rd inning makes a spectacular play on defense? Does he not get some knucks from old Dusty? Because if he does, then is he done? Like, it's pretty fucking hilarious, though. Virginia Buttonweed. My wife does this sometimes in bed. She just gives you the old fist bump. You're done. I was going to make a fisting joke there, but I decided that I'm an adult, and I'm not going to do that. I thought Dusty invented the high five, wide knuckles. Is that right? That is right? Like, he invented the high five? Roland Silva, our Silva, Dusty's knuckle bump is a strong contender for a fantasy football team name. Not bad. Not bad. I thought the knuckle bump convo was on tomorrow's episode. Goddamn you, Hip Hop Hercules. I am both kind of proud and angry at you all at the same time. Save it for tomorrow, Barry. Yeah, we're not talking fisting, Clarence, okay? It's 69ing, not fisting. You guys, I'll save the jokes for tomorrow. I almost told you a 69ing joke. That's all going to be tomorrow. By the way, I was talking to John Westling before the show. We were exchanging texts, and he had the recommendation that I bring on a sex expert or someone that can talk about positions for tomorrow's show. But I was like, it's a solo week. I would feel like I'm violating the rules of engagement if I bring somebody on during solo week. I feel like my goal was to get through 5 shows solo and just see, could I do a whole week by myself? No cheating. Chris Reyes, you've got to stop this. Alice Little is done with me. She does not want anything to do with me. I don't know what I did. I don't know why. But stop asking for Alice Little, you guys. Stop asking me to bring back certain people to the Discord. I'm going to do it when I'm fucking ready. Stop asking me to bring back Alice Little. Stop. I can't do anything about it. No, Clarence, shut up. Bro, Clarence, if you give me sex advice It would have to involve hanging myself. No, you're not, Chris. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Alice Little, I'm dead to her, okay? I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I love Alice Little as a guest, but for whatever reason, maybe she feels like now that I'm not on radio, I'm of no benefit to her. It's very possible. I've had several people that just don't return my text or emails or calls anymore because I'm not on radio. And I fully expected that to happen. That's what happens. That's the way this business is. If you have the potential to be able to help somebody via a TV show, via a radio show where you can help them promote themselves, they're your friends. But as soon as that goes away, you lose a certain segment of your friends list because you are of no benefit to them. Because in general, people are fucking assholes, all right? Now, there are a lot of people that still answer my calls that still, are cool with me. But some people are only in it for the relationship and the betterment of themselves, and that's fine. And maybe that's what Alice Little is. But Alice Little is over. And again, God damn it, I'm not going to get mad today. I'm in a good mood. But the inside jokes, people don't know. I don't even know why I referenced it. I should have ignored it. All right, we need to talk a little bit of NBA. God, it's already 2:40. Good thing I'm doing 2 hours by myself. No. We're going to talk NBA in a second. But let's talk Joe Kelly. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Joe Kelly did a podcast where he talked about the Astros. And he talked about the fact that he didn't appreciate, well, first of all, if you didn't hear, and I know a lot of you keep up with this, so it's redundant, but I do like some of you don't know, or you're not, you don't keep up with shit. But Joe Kelly suspended his Joe Kelly, God damn it, what's the word? I am so, I'm at a loss for words right now. Boy, this is not good. Joe Kelly, why can I not think of the fucking word? His 8-game suspension was reduced to 5. All right. He reduced his 8-game suspension. He got his 8-game suspension reduced to 5. And so good for him, I guess. Maybe 8 was a little much, but a 5-game suspension to a guy that pitches maybe every other day or every third day appealed. Thank you, Hip Hop Hercules. I am fucking, I don't know. You know what? This is what it is. Appealed. Why the fuck couldn't I think of that word? Let's go, Laminac. Focus. Get your shit together. All right, I will, sir. Now I'm talking to myself. This is a fucking shit show. This is a goddamn shit show. Let's start over. We're just going to do. I'm just fucking with you. All right. Joe Kelly appealed his suspension. It got it reduced from 8 to 5. But then he did a podcast and he started talking shit about the Astros. And it brings up some good questions. All right. Now, before you hate me, before you start hemming and hawing around with a bunch of bullshit, hear me out on this. All right. First, let's see what Joe Kelly said about the Astros on this podcast. I don't even know what podcast it was. It doesn't fucking matter. But this is what he said, quote, this is 3 slides, lots of quotes, pay attention. I know you guys want to get off track and all that bullshit. Pay attention or you're going to be lost on this and I'm going to ignore you in the chat. The people who take the fall for what happened is nonsense, Kelly said. Yes, everyone is involved, but the way that sign stealing system was run over there was not from coaching staff. They're not the head boss in charge of that thing. It's the players. So now the players get the immunity. And all they do is go snitch like a little bitch. And they don't have to get fined. They don't have to lose games. When you take someone's livelihood to save your own ass, that's what I don't like. This is what Kelly said on the podcast. Cheating, they cheated. Everyone knows they're cheaters. They know they're cheaters. It's over. That's been there, done that. But now they mess it up by ruining other people's lives. So they fucked it up twice. When you taint someone's name to save your own name, this is one of the worst things that you could probably do. That really friggin' bugs me. I like that he said fucked earlier and friggin' now. I think I'll be irritated forever. He added, maybe they have called Cora and said, hey, I'm sorry. Or they called Luno and said, hey, I'm sorry. Or called Hinch and Beltran. If they had said, hey, I'm super scared. I don't know what to do. I just heard a popcorn crunch. I didn't want to lose money. I had to rat. Grow a pair of balls and say that. Now look. I'm not a Joe Kelly fan. I'll be the first one to sit here and fuck Joe Kelly. I mean, he acted like a punk. He acted scared. He threw at people and then hid behind his fucking teammates and yippity-yapped and got upset because Dusty Baker, a 738-year-old man, told him to get his skinny ass on the mound, and he got upset about that. So he acts like a sensitive hoe. But if you strip away your fandom, if you take off your Astros mask, and if you just evaluate what he said on its merit, if you only think about this from a neutral perspective, he's got some really good points, guys. He's kind of right. Lost in all of this, lost in all of the hoopla of did they cheat? Yes, they cheated, but other people cheated. The Yankees cheated. The Red Sox cheated. The Dodgers are cheaters. Everybody's cheaters. People cheat in baseball. What's the big deal? Lost in all of that is the people responsible for all this never suffered any consequences. And I think we were way too quick as a fan base to forgive them for that. Think about this for a second. Again, I know. What up? Oh, shit, there he is. What up, Playboy? Mr. Nick Sharara is in the building. What's up, Playboy? Don't clip this. I promise you. I'm not. Nope. Your secret's safe with me. Shh. I know you're on air right now. This is so fucking great. I love you, Nicholas. You know. Oh, you're my dude. Anyways, I'm trying to focus here, Nick. You know how I get distracted easily. Oh, shiny object. Can we be honest just for a second about Joe Kelly's words? He's fucking right, okay? The Astros players got off easy. If you take away your orangeness, if you just look at this objectively, if this was the Yankees and it was Aaron Judge or go back a ways to A-Rod, the hated A-Rod Yankees, right? If this was Trevor Bauer and when he was, if this is any other fan base, you're calling for the players' heads. So don't let your fandom turn you into an asshole and turn you blind to the facts that these players got off easy. And at the end of the day, they as players cost two people their jobs and their livelihood. And if the tables would have been turned, if AJ Hinch would have done something dirty and gotten these players fired, but kept his job in the process, the players union for Major League Baseball would lose their fucking minds. They would not stand for it, and it would not happen. They would strike. But in this case, the tables are turned, it's reversed, and it's okay. It's very hypocritical. And as much as I don't like Joe Kelly, he's 100% right in this case. He is absolutely right. The players got off easy, and I love these guys. I love this team. But they got off easy. Chris Davis has a question. What would have been the punishment? Suspended for everyone for 60 games or 120 games? I think, first of all, you would have seen rolling suspensions. You're not going to suspend an entire baseball team. You can't suspend an entire lineup. But I do think you could have seen 3 guys suspended for half of a season and it'd be a rolling suspension like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think something like that would have been warranted and fair. And Huggins says, oh, we got a super chat. Appreciate you. On the other hand, the cheating ended in 2018 when Cora and Beltran left the team. Yes, Andy, that is true. And it's not like these guys didn't help with the cheating. We know that they did. They got in trouble for it. Cora got in trouble for it. Beltran got in trouble for it as the player. But the problem is all of these guys benefited from it as well. I mean, if you want to talk about AJ Hinch being a World Series manager, Jeff Luhnow being a World Series winning GM, Okay, those guys certainly benefited from the cheating, but so did all the players. They got accolades, they got raises, they got sponsorships, all of these things from being World Series players and winners, and being popular and being good. So they benefited from it as well. They were the only ones, literally the only ones that didn't get in trouble for this. And it doesn't matter who the mastermind was. You got to look at everybody that benefited from it too, Huggins. And these guys benefited and they got off easy and they were willing participants. They were all involved. Yeah, you had Cora and Beltran as the mastermind, but these guys were involved. And as much as I don't like Joe Kelly, and as much as I love my Houston Astros, I am a lifelong fan, but it is my duty to sit in front of this camera and be honest and objective. And at the end of the day, Joe Kelly makes some really good points. And if you were in Joe Kelly's position or any other player's position in baseball that's not a Houston Astro, you know you would feel the same way. You know it. Not you, Andy. I'm saying in general, the collective you watching this. Let's get to some chat because I feel like this was pretty... I know a lot of you... Is Nick a sex expert? Well, I don't know. I've never had sex with him. I couldn't tell you his abilities. Let's see. Let's get to some. I do want to get some of your feedback on this because I know this is a hot topic. And I was really worried that I would make 2 hours today. And with the shit show that was hour number 1, boy, I'm just Cadillacing. We got so much stuff left. Let's get to this. MLB didn't have a case if it wasn't for the players. That's number 1. Yeah, you're right. Most court cases don't go to court if it's not for a bunch of snitches. But does it mean that there was no crime committed by the players? Absolutely not. They are the reason the cheating happened and was able to happen in the first place. I mean, you know that, right? Like, these guys are the reason that the whole thing is there. Titan Hugo. What's up, boy? That's great. Let's see. Underrated Mess said, AJ Hinch fucked all this up and Luno trading for Osuna and bringing in the bad vibes. I mean, yeah, it was bad, but that's not why this happened. Chris Davis said, what would have been the punishment? Oh, we did all that. My bad. Reading on the fly. Go figure. Patrick Reynolds, buddy, thank you for the super chat, man. That's very kind of you. You my dog. Grienke was the opposite of cheating last night. Fuck Joe Kelly. Facts too. I'm still fuck Joe Kelly fan, okay? I'm still on that. But I'm not going to let my objectivity go by the wayside. Okay? All right. Leave Shock said, good point, B. No one wants to look at the bigger picture. Without the players, there was no case, and it's a manager and a GM had ratted them out. It would have looked worse. TJ McLaughlin, fuck that. The entirety of baseball history is literally built on teams chock full of cheaters. They got off easy. It's the fucking way things were done for centuries, literal centuries. No, the way that they did it is not the way that it's been done. Has cheating been in baseball forever? Yes. You've heard me say that 1,000 times into a microphone. Whether it was at ESPN during The Usual Suspects, or now, or on a podcast, or on Houston Sports Show, on Sundays on ESPN, or on NBC. It doesn't matter. I've always told you guys, cheating's part of baseball. But what these guys did was next level. Because you don't see players get upset when another player gets caught with pine tar. You have to admit as a fan base, what these guys did was damn near unprecedented. It doesn't mean they were the only ones. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it was unprecedented what these guys did in the system that they had, the involvement and the length of it. Wesling said, staining a player's legacy / reputation is pretty bad, honestly. Nobody will remember fines or suspensions, but they'll bang trash cans at these guys until they die. Fact? Joe Kelly made it seem like Cora should have absolved from it. That's true. Don't agree with that at all. We definitely know that to not be the case. What else? Every fucking team in baseball history benefited from cheating. Again, I've said what I've said on that. Stealing signs is as old as the game. TJ, here's the difference. No one is saying that stealing signs isn't a part of the game. That we know that. But there's a difference in standing on second and knowing what's coming and then relaying it and doing it. This is what, if you read back to what Joe Kelly said, he said that he acknowledged the fact that people steal signs. In fact, he talked about being with the Red Sox the year that they got busted, and so did the Yankees. He brought that up on the podcast. And he even said, yes, I was on a team, but what we did was different than what they did because. Now listen, take off your orange-colored glasses and be objective, TJ, and listen to this man. He said what they did is different because they did it live and in-game. What we did is we recorded the game, and then we went back and film studied it. And then we thought, let's use that the next day. And if we pick something up on the base paths, we can relay it. That's usually how the cheating occurs. Way back in the day before fucking TV existed, they had guys with binoculars and telescopes, and they would watch the catcher, and they would write it all down on a stone tablet. They would chisel it. And then they would all go back to their cave and they would review that info and then use it the next day. So whether you're recording it and watching it or writing down and using it, sign stealing has always been a part of baseball. But the difference is, and the reason it works with the Astros, they took it to the next level and did it in game. They had a live feed to their dugout that they watched, and as it occurred, they relayed the exact pitch coming at that moment. That's different. It's totally different because you could change signs from 1 minute to the next. You can hide, you can do different things, but to do it live like that is different. It's different. All right, what else we got? TJ, I'm going to stop reading your all caps. I'm not arguing with you anymore. I'm done. I get it, TJ. You're a diehard Astros fan, and you're never going to look at this objectively, and that's okay. But you got to understand, objectively, he's right. Okay, I'm a lifelong Astros fan. My favorite players growing up were J.R. Richard, Nolan Ryan, Billy Dorn, oh damn it, Mustache Man, Scrap Iron. Jose Cruz. Dude, I promise you. I'm an Astros. You're not going to find a bigger Astros fan than me. But I'm being objective and you're not. You're thinking like a fan. You have got to put some objectivity in this. Fact. That's fine. Admit that. But don't try to argue with me. Like Luis Zelaya said, I hear what you're saying, Barry, but my blood is too H-Town orange to be objective. And that's okay. If that's the case, okay. But don't be like TJ and try to argue with me points that you're not being objective about. An argument means there's two reasonable sides that are trying to prove their point. You're not being reasonable. You're not being reasonable. So, I digress. Let's move on. Because I'm not going to keep reading the same argument over and over. Look, it's 2:58. We got to get to a break. When we come back, we're going to move on. We need to talk some NBA playoffs, but maybe I'll save that for tomorrow since there are a few games left. We can talk about the seeding. They got the play-in games. I do have some entertainment stuff to mix in. I still want to do the AMA. So we got tons of stuff going on. Go grab a friend. It's been heated. It's been crazy. It's been a shit show, but I'm kind of having a good time because you never know what's going to happen on Barry on Deck. We got 87. Can we get to 100? Can we get to 100 views? We're at 88. Go grab a friend. Come back in 5 minutes. Sorry if you just joined the 88th viewer, but you missed the first hour. But we're going to take a break. We're going to be back in 5 minutes. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Go grab a friend. Hey, we're back a little early, but we're back. Welcome to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack, and I appreciate you guys. Now, we went the wrong way, but that usually happens at the break. We were at, 88? We're now at 77. I'm going to need you to go get those 11 back and then go get 12 more. We got some work to do to get to 100, but I feel like we can do it. But we're back, and that's the good thing. So I've got tons of stuff to get to. I mean, literally, we got through 3 things on my list. That's it. And I had 6 sports things and 6 entertainment things. So it was wild. We got a little litty in hour number 1. We did an unboxing. I argued with the chat. TJ McLaughlin was wrong. It was crazy. But I saw some of you. I saw some of you say that I wouldn't wash it at the break. Is this the clean one? I don't even know. Did I get the clean one or not? Oh, shit. Yeah. I saw you go, Barry's going to forget. TJ, I love you too, buddy. I want you to know that. Anytime I argue with you guys, it's not a personal thing. I mean, think about how many times Joel and Nick and I argued. It's family. It's a family thing. It's a family thing. Now, I saw once again that some of you dickheads in the chat didn't think Daddy would remember to wash the glass. But, oh, he did. So, this is now for G-Man and everybody else that tipped for the shot glass. And by the way, got it Venmo from Donna. Thank you, sweet Donna. She said, this was for the rap that you thought I was throwing shade at. Look, you hurt my feelings, Donna. I'm an old white man that used to be able to rap a little bit, and I've lost my fastball. So I knew I was taking a risk, and I really felt like you were calling out my skills as an MC. But I digress. Can I say one more thing? I don't understand this. What is Frank Ruiz talking about? I just popped in at the end here and I see, but that was fake. What was fake? Nothing was fake. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the usual suspect? No. It was real. We argued for real. Like, trust me. Oh, we argued. Here's what I have decided though, kiddos. So I have reached out to some local whiskey makers and I've offered them sponsorship opportunities on Barry on Deck. And some of them have said, well, think about it. I'll look. Hey, what if I give you a bottle or another bottle of whiskey? And I'm like, look, that's all great, but I don't even drink that much. It's because of the show. But I started thinking about all the free publicity that the local whiskey guys have gotten for sure. And I'm all down for local. But I think, look, I'm going to just start drinking whiskey. I'll just kind of say what kind it is. I'm not going to give you the names anymore, especially when these bottles are done and I get some more. I think it's worth it. Here's what I thought, though. Tell me what you guys think. This is an idea I had because I'm going to put this on the website and people are going to go, drinkers are going to go buy it. So what I thought is, what if I offered one of the local whiskey companies a good deal? Like, I'm saying like $50 and I'll put the whiskey next to the shot glass next to their bottle of whiskey on the website and on all the promotion on selling the shot glass. I think that's a good deal. See, this is the kind of thing I need help with. Yeah, I should too, by the way. I should just get what do they call those? The carafes or whatever, and just put and then label it so I know. But okay, I digress. Chris says, I'll give you $50 to put my face on it. I'm trying to sell them, not scare them. Okay, house. All right. Here's your. Wow, that's a lot. We'll do it Oliver side out too. Woo, buddy. That is a lot of whiskey. That's a lot of whiskey. That's a lot of peach flavored whiskey. But this is for G-Man. This is for everybody that is here, that has been here, that has tipped for shots in the past. This is the first of what I feel like will be many, many, many more shots from this shot glass. But to love, to family, be safe, be kind, and love each other. Cheers. And I can't really tap it. I'm going to tap it slowly. Tap. That's good. Not bad. You guys didn't think I could handle it, did you? I'm just fucking with you. That's good shit. It's actually pretty good whiskey. I've actually had bigger shots than that from the bottle. You guys are underestimating some of the bigger shots that I've taken. But that'll be it for the day. No more shots. I got to get through this show without being shithoused. Because that was not tea. Kiss my ass, Chris Reyes. We got a stream tonight. So I'm not going to be drunk for this. All right. Let's, what do you guys want to do? I feel like I'm going to give you guys producer role. Do you want to do more sports? Because we can talk NBA playoffs. Do you want to do some entertainment news? Or do you want to do the Ask Me Anything? Your call. You pick it, chat. I'm letting you decide because I'm ready for all three. I can do any of those three things. What do you want? Yes, Sergio. You missed the shot. You missed the good shot. The full shot glass shot. Look, you can even see the liquid that's left. It's in there. You missed it. By the way, there's no peach taste in that whiskey. It just tastes like whiskey. Less sports, do the AMA. More shots. AMA. Ask anything. Cough, cough. Entertainment. Oh, okay. So Clarence wants the entertainment. More rapping. Shut up, Donna. Well, my name is boom, boom, and I'm here. That's how you know people can't rap because they start with, well, my name is. Hal said no sports. Demetrius wants to talk F1. You know, Demetrius, they're just trying to hold Mercedes back with that qualifying rule. And I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's going to matter, but I think it's bullshit. Did I get that right? I don't know. It looks like the AMA is the thing. Some entertainment in the AMA. Do another shot. No, Crystal, no. Save your super chats. No. I'm not going to get drunk, Marvin. It's no. We're not doing that to me. I tell you what. Here's the only way I will do. I'll do 2 more shots over the hour if you get us to 100, guys. Okay? You don't even have to super chat me. If we get to 100 viewers, we're at 83. I'll do 2 more shots. They have to be spaced out. They just can't be like boom, boom, and then I'll be, with you, man. And I'm going to pass out. I'll be buzzed for sure. Mike said a 55-person Zoom call doing shots every 5 minutes. Ooh, Lord Jesus. The comeback of Boom Boom. Okay, Titan Hugo wants me to play the drums. Maybe I'll do that. You know what, Titan Hugo? Maybe I'll do that for episode number 100, which is not that far away. Maybe I'll just pan the camera over there and give you guys a little drumming, a little lesson. Yeah, Honda's going to win. Who gives a shit? Okay, so Barry, that boilerplate looking good. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Penguin Katie? Oh, I've been drunk before on air. Okay, guys, you wanted it. You called for it. You guys are the show producers today. So here it is. Let's fucking do it. Oh, on the video description. Gotcha. Thank you. PK, listen, you guys think I don't listen to you. Just because I don't take all of your advice doesn't mean I don't listen. And I thought Householder made some really good points. I thought you made some really good points. So I took that stuff I had been putting on videos up until like 30, put it back, and then added new hashtags. So I will continue to do that. Doesn't look like it helped. Now I will say this, we're at 90. Fuck! We are 10 away from me having to do 2 more shots before the hour's up. Here's the thing. Yeah, you like that, Mike? Super fancy with the AMA. Oh man, I went all out on that graphic, by the way. Real fancy. Blue letters, white background. Here's the thing though. I also thought about this because Chris was talking about, hey, the numbers are down and it doesn't look like we've been picked up on the recommended list by YouTube in a few weeks. And I would agree with that. That's when we were getting thousands and 7,000, 4,000, 3,000 views, is because we were put on the front page of YouTube or we were put on the suggested list. That is also when I was putting the show placeholder up a lot earlier. So I wanted to try something. Today I did it. I've been doing it about 30 minutes before showtime, right? And then I put in the hashtags. Tomorrow I'm going to put this up about an hour to an hour and a half early. So I'll probably put it up about 12:30. And that may actually help as well because you guys get in early and chat. And I think that also helps with the algorithm. So I'm going to try that as well tomorrow and see how show number 69 does. We are 8 away from me having to take another shot. Okay. So let's do the AMA. I don't even have music. I don't have a sound bed. I don't have it. I do have music. Where did the music that I had? Oh, look, I forgot I had this. Yeah, baby. What? I had some music set aside. Oh, here you go. I'll just. What? That's fancy. What is this? Let's see what this is. Okay. All right, let's do that. Get a little music in the background, a little production quality for this. We're gonna do this until 3:30. 15 minutes is your chance. Your chance to ask me anything you want to ask me. It could be about my life growing up, my marriage. It could be about my childhood. It could be about my job as a stand-up comedian. It could be about, I feel like that music's too loud still. It could be about my life in radio, TV, whatever you want to ask me. There are lines to this, by the way. This isn't an ask me anything and everything, and there are some boundaries. You can't ask me how big my dick is. I'm not going to answer that. But I will answer almost anything and honestly, okay? Aaron Little, what's up? Glad you made it. Oh, fuck, we're 3 away. Well, I might as well just go ahead and get the... We're at 97, and we're doing an AMA. I'm gonna get shit housed and tell a bunch of shit I'm not supposed to say. That's what we do on Barry on Deck. Now, here's how I'm gonna ask you to do this. The way Chris Householder did it, okay? AMA is gotta be at the beginning of your question. So all caps, AMA dash, and then your question. And that's how I'm gonna find them in the chat. So if you've already posted one, you gotta repost it because I'm only looking for AMA at the beginning. And those are the questions that I will answer. Okay? All right. So let's start. I see like question. Nope, it's gotta start with the AMA, please. Please ask again. Somebody wants me to play Walt's song in the background. This is an intro. Oh, fuck. I already burped. That's disgusting. We're at 100. God damn it. All right. God, I'm gonna, fuck. All right, you guys did it. You got us to, now how long? I should have, fuck. You know what? I should have specified how long we had to be at 100 before I finished these shots. So this shot is at 3:15. I'll do another one at 3:45. All right, but this is to you guys. Thanks for getting us to 100. I fucking hate you and I love you. Cheers. Oh God. That's, Oh, the second one was bad. Oh my God. The first one was fine. The second one, it tasted like I just ate out a peach's asshole. Oh my God. I hate and I love you so much. All right. Nope, Clarence, you got to do the AMA on it. All right, here we go. More Anna stories. I wish I had more Anna stories. All right, here's your first AMA question. It's from Chris Householder. AMA, when writing jokes, do you start with a punchline and build a premise, or with a premise and find the punchline? Great question. What I will normally end up doing most of the time is I will have the punchline or the funny part first. Now, the punchline might evolve, so I might have that initially written down as the best part of the joke, right? Okay, so this is the punch. I need to figure out how to get to it. But a lot of times what you'll see is that the punchline could become the setup. And then you have something actually funnier to add to the punchline. So for example, and sometimes it's just the concept that you then construct the joke around. So it can be premise. But for me, a lot of times I'll say something funny or something funny will happen. And that's the building block for the joke. So it's usually the punchline. But sometimes the premise itself can be funny and then you build the joke around that. I'll give you an example of that, House. The joke I do I have like a 3-minute bit where I say, guys are complete idiots when we go to the grocery store. We spend the entire time with our wives on the phone. That's the whole time. We're like, hey, they don't have bread. Like that's how. So I'm gonna keep going here. So and the reason that joke existed was I was at the store on the phone with my wife on an aisle, talking to her, and literally on both sides of me were 2 other dudes on the phone with their wives or girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. And that's when I realized we're fucking dumb. And that was the premise, but it was kind of the punchline for the joke at the same time. And then it's all about act outs and story and stretching the truth. So I hope that answers the question. But for me, it's usually the funny thing happens and then I develop and tighten up the joke around it. I'm not going to answer Clarence's question until he starts it with the AMA. That's the rules to this game. I make the rules. All right. All right. Charles just had AMA. Marvin Wingfield. AMA. If offered, would you go back and work with Fart and Joel on ESPN? In a fucking heartbeat. No questions asked, no hesitation. If in the middle of this show, AJ or David Gow or Todd Farquharson called me and said, we're getting the band back together, The Usual Suspects starts Monday, it starts again at 1 o'clock, are you in? My answer would be yes, 100%. I love those guys. I loved working with those guys. It was a process to get to where we were, but 100%. If they called me and offered the job back, I'd be there. I'll take it a step further. If another station called me and said, hey, we want to offer you a show, or we want you to be a part of a show, I'd do that too. I love doing radio. Radio was fun for me. But I want to add something to that before we go. And I know you didn't ask as part of this, so your answer short term is yes, in a heartbeat. But no matter who calls me, or if nobody ever calls, I told my wife, I'm not going to abandon this show. I love this too much. I love sitting here for 2 hours with you guys, whether it's 99 people, we were at 102, or whether it's 900 people like we've had in the past. It doesn't matter. I love doing this too much to give it up. So I want you guys to know, you guys have just as much time and money invested in this as I do. And I respect that. And because of that, I'm not just going to go, oh, radio's back, fuck this show, fuck everything you and I as a family have done. Now, it means we may do it at night, we may do it in the morning, the time may change, but Barry on Deck, as long as you're here, I'm here. Period. All right, so I hope that answers it, Marvin. Brandon Martinez, AMA. Who is your favorite local comedian? Ooh, Brandon. You're trying to start a fight, bro. Because if I don't say, I'm just randomly picking songs, by the way. I have all these from YouTube, so at least I can't get in trouble for copyright. Wow. I have several. But I gotta say, Andy Huggins. I love John Westling. That's my dude. He's been the most supportive besides my wife. You know, from a behind the scenes perspective, nobody has helped me more or supported me more than John Westling. And he knows I'm a fan of him and his comedy and a supporter and a friend, and I love him to death. But I just gotta say, look, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a better comedian in this country than Andy Huggins. He's the name that nobody knows but should. And I know he was on America's Got Talent. But hands down, nobody works harder. Nobody writes more. Nobody is funnier. Nobody is more dedicated to their craft. And nobody is better at it than Andy Huggins. So, if I were to tell you that, now look, I love guys like Trey Tutson. I love Alan Adams. I love Kanice. I love Chris Rogers. I love John Wesley. There are tons of comics that I'm big fans of. But you asked about my favorite. And I still, I've worked with Andy Huggins for I've been in comedy for over 7 years now. It'll almost be, wow, no, okay. Yeah, it'll be 8 in April. But I've known and worked closely with Andy for about 5 of those 7 years. And I still laugh at the jokes that he told when I first heard him 5 years ago. So. All right, AMA. Fidel Limon, what kind of dog did you want? I know, Crystal, I got to 100. I did my first one. 345, I'll do the second one. And I'm already feeling them. I'm such a pussy. Fidel, I have always wanted a Doberman. That's the kind of dog that I want. That's the kind of dog that I've always wanted. When we got Oliver, I told the wife I was going to get the dog at the same time. But then Oliver I just fell in love with this cat. And I love him so much that I wouldn't want to inject another animal into his life and upset him unless it was like another kitty. So, no dog right now. Oliver, I don't know how long he's going to live. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever. But I don't think I'm going to get a dog now because I love Oliver enough that I don't need to get a dog. Which sucks because I really want a Doberman. They're so badass. They're like, Dobermans remind me of myself. You know what I mean? Like strong and lean, mean, handsome, big dick. None of that is true about me. Justin Kelm, AMA. Do you enjoy the promotions on socials? I think I know what that means, but I'm not sure, Justin. Can you re-ask your question and clarify it? I don't know what that means. Do you mean, do I enjoy promoting the show on social media? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Crystal's just like 100. We're back at 101. Fucking love you guys. All right, AMA, Total Dallas. PayPal Pete, you and JoJo going to hook up anytime soon? That's not even a fucking question. That's not a question for me. Oh, are you asking are we gonna play? No, Total Dallas. I'm not playing with JoJo. That's not my son. Is it? That's not my kid. Okay. Clarence with his AMA. Fuck. How much do you hate a loudmouth fat guy? I wouldn't say hate. I would say disdain. I would say apathetic. I would say inconsequential in what I do and in my life. I don't give a fuck. Like, honest to God, I don't give a fuck. I know he trash talked me. I know he said shit about me. I know he called me a pussy, which is hilarious because his reputation is that of a guy that'll talk shit about you behind the microphone, but when you see him in the hallways, hey, what's up, buddy? But I'm the pussy. I find that hilarious, but I'm apathetic to the whole thing. I don't give a fuck. He means nothing to my life. He affects me in no way, shape, or form. He has no bearing on what I do or my success. That's the best I can answer that. AMA from Terrence J. I really did swallow that that Diet Coke drink wrong. I wasn't just part of the bit. AMA, what made you want to get into sports radio? Really good question, Terrence. Really good question. So I never really, if I'm being honest, if I'm being 100% honest, I never wanted to be on the radio. until I met somebody on the radio, AJ. So all my life, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. All my life, I wanted to be an actor, believe it or not. And I also wanted to be like a music producer, which is fucking random and weird. Those are the three things that I've always wanted to be. But then I met AJ and I started doing comedy around the same time. I started doing comedy in 2003. And I knew AJ, no, I take that back. I started doing it in 2013. God. So the Cage Door started in 2010. I met AJ. So yeah, I started doing comedy around the time that the Cage Door was winding down. And I started to get to realize that maybe I'm actually pretty funny on the microphone. Maybe I'm actually entertaining enough that people like them. Oh, look, this song is the break song. But I started listening. I've always listened to sports talk radio. And then I was listening to AJ and I thought, you know what? He's funny. I'm funny. Maybe I would be good on the radio. And so I just went to AJ and said, bro, you should put me on the radio. And you guys know the story. He said, no, go win the contest. I did. 7 years later, I'm on the radio, or was, and lost my job because of COVID, but not because of performance. I always have to point that out. It wasn't ratings. It wasn't us. It was the economy. I'm not in radio because I sucked. Apparently, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I do suck. But no, I never wanted to be in radio. What made me want to get into sports radio was seeing listening to other funny people on the radio and thinking that I was as funny and that I could be as entertaining. As egotistical as that sounds, that's the honest answer to your question. I heard people on the radio that were funny and entertaining and thought I could do that. That's it. And then I went after it. And I don't want to sound cliche, but I think that's a good lesson for anybody out there that's watching this and listening to this, that's thinking, man, I could do what Barry's doing. I know you can. Go do it. If you believe in yourself, if you honestly think you can do this, what's stopping you? And you're going to make 1,000 excuses. You're going to be like, well, I don't have a microphone. Whatever computer you have has a built-in mic somewhere. I don't have a camera. Every computer, you have a fucking phone. Set that bad boy up, put it on a tripod, hit go live, and start talking. You have no excuse to chase this shit. Chase it. And I just want to, and I'm not trying to be, but if you have questions, if you're wanting to do something that I've done or that I can help you with, hit me up. I have always said I'm here to help anybody and everybody do what I do. And I mean it 1,000%. So if you're watching this later on YouTube because it gets posted, if you're watching it now, it doesn't matter. Hit me up if you want to do this. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Now, I'm not going to put you on my show because, that's not how that works. I'd have to put everybody on this show. But if you have questions about getting started, if you want tips or tricks, or you just need some guidance, I'm happy to help anybody and everybody. Nobody gets to where they get without help. As far as I've gotten, which is not that far, I've always had help. So I'm happy to help anybody in return. All right, let's keep going. I feel like I'm going to go until these stop. How about that? This may just be the rest of the show. I still owe you a shot. I have not forgotten. I still owe you a shot. It's going to happen. All right, AMA, Brandon Hannon. Before the usual, by the way, my voice is almost done. Solo week has been a fucking grind on my vocal cords and streaming too. I really need to get some tea. This whiskey can't be helping. Brandon Hannon has AMA. Before The Usual Suspects was created, was there beef or awkwardness between you and Trap during the pilot? That is a great question. And the answer is yes. I told you I'd be honest. I told you I'd be as honest as I could be. You have two guys going for one spot. Think about this now. And I want you to know, let me preface this by saying I have no problem with Travis. I have all the respect in the world for him, for Trap. I wish him nothing but the best. But you had two guys with two egos fighting for one spot in a major media market. No, we weren't best friends. We tried to get along. I'm sure he didn't like me. I didn't like him, but it wasn't because of anything personal. It was because we're both ultra competitive and we both wanted. Look, you don't get to be an NFL player and a first round draft pick if you're not competitive. And you don't get to be as handsome as I am. Okay. You just, like, I'm a competitive dude. I wanted to win that spot. I needed to win that spot. If I was going to begin a career, that was my opportunity. I don't want to sound like an Eminem song, but I had one shot, one opportunity. Not many people get a chance to get a show in the sixth largest media market without going 10 years and spending it in like Paducah, Kentucky and El Paso, Texas, grinding it out, waiting on a moment to get a chance. I had a chance. And so I had to do the best I could do. But that was in the moment. Now, I would love for Trap to do this show. I don't know if he just doesn't like me anymore. I have nothing but respect for that man. But it was a competition. And when you're competing in that environment, it was a weird deal. It was a weird environment. So yeah, there was beef, there was awkwardness, but it wasn't because we hated each other. It was because we were going after the same thing. And I hope that makes sense. And again, I want to make it very clear to anybody that wants to take any of this out of context. I don't hate him. I don't have any ill feelings for him. I have nothing but respect for him. And yeah, it was just a competition. That's all. Like, I'm one of those guys that when I compete against you, it's kind of like AJ talked about. If you're on his show, if you're on his station, you're family, you're a team. But if you're on another station or another team, you're the competition. I was Travis's competition as he was mine. So of course we didn't want to see the other one win. But again, I personally now, I would love for him to do this show. I would love, because he and AJ almost fought. I would love to talk to him about that. And they got into it on air. I would love to talk about that with him. And would do it honestly. House, I was first AMA answer. I did. What happened? What happened to the music? Okay, let's go up here. Raw Space. This is called Raw Space if you're looking for it. I don't even know if you guys like the song. All right, is this boring now? I don't know. Is this boring? I need to catch way up. I can't tell. Are you guys bored by this? I don't know. Justin, you're going to make him cry. Okay, let me go back up. I don't want to miss any. I'm going to do them all. Look, until 4 o'clock, if you guys keep posting AMAs, I'm going to answer them. I don't want to disrespect you guys with the questions. I got to go back and find where I was at. I'm lost. Man, the shots really hit. I saw Levis Shock's AMA. That's so great. I can't wait to answer that question because it's yes. Where the fuck did it go? What? Okay, some of these are getting ridiculous. So some of you guys, I'm not going to dignify these with a response because you're just being attention whores. Okay, here we go. AMA. Chris Davis. This is a good one. AMA, are you interested in commercial acting or just comedy? Would you ever want to do a national tour? So this is 2 AMAs, and the answer to both is yes, I'm interested in commercial acting. That's why I took the acting classes. It's not just about comedy for me. If someone offered me a part in a sitcom, I would do it. If someone offered me a part in a movie, I would do it. I don't know if I'm good enough yet, but yes, Chris, that's why I'm taking the acting classes with you, buddy. By the way, you guys, y'all don't know it, but Chris Davis is an amazing actor. He's really good. He's going, like, make sure you're friends with KD because at some point he's going to be in movies and you're going to be like, that guy's a fucking deckhead. Fact. Also, would you ever want to do a national tour? Man, I would love to do a national tour. I would like, oh my God. Well, that was awkward. But yes. I need John Wessling or Andy Huggins or one of these guys to become famous real fast and take me on the road to do a national tour. That's what I need. Or I need somebody famous to be like, I like that guy. I need Dusty. Where you at, Dusty? I need somebody to take me on the road. All right, Dr. Dre at 290, AMA. I don't know why I did this. What's your favorite food that Anna cooked? Migas. And did she pop your cherry? No. You know damn well I didn't fuck my 300-pound maid, Dr. Dre. I don't even know why I read that. I got to see, this is why I need a producer to be like, well, that's a fucking stupid question. That's not real. AMA, if you get another job in radio that is not in Houston, would you be interested in it? That's a good question, Eric Resendez. Probably not. Unless I could do the show remotely. But I know for a fact Nora doesn't want to move. And Nora is my life. She's my everything. And if she doesn't want to leave her family, she's a very family-oriented person. If she didn't want to leave Houston, then I'm not going anywhere. Now, obviously, if somebody goes, hey, we want to pay you $400,000 to do radio on XM, but you got to move to New York. I'd be like, hey, babe, how does $400,000 sound? She'd probably fucking move. But I would never ask her to leave her family because she is so family-oriented. So no, I mean, if I couldn't do it, if the ticket called and was like, hey, we want to give you a midday show, I'd probably decline it. Unless the money was good enough for Nora, it made sense for us financially. Justice Swinford. AMA, who is your favorite deckhead? That's like asking who's your favorite kid. It's not possible. I love almost all the deckheads. There's like 3 of you that I'm like, you're an asshole. But the rest of you I love so much. And don't bother asking who I think the 3 assholes are. I shan't be telling. All right, this is a fucking stupid AMA. Crystal, I love you, but I'm not answering this fucking question. Do you dream about Anna? Do you dream her skinny? Crystal, I hate you and I love you so much. All right. I don't know what that means. Scott Hansa, sorry. AMA, if you get another radio show, are you continuing BOD? Yes, I already said that. Barry on Deck is not going away. Until you guys stop watching, right now we're at 92. Until we're at 2, I'm going to be here. So, yeah, they're not going away, no matter what. As long as I can do this show physically, and it's possible, I'm doing Barry on Deck. By the way, we're 5 minutes away from the second shot, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am already feeling it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but woo boy, daddy is getting lit. PayPal Pete with an AMA. When you go to prison, what will your prison name be? Gaping butthole. That probably, listen, I have thought about this probably too many times. It's unhealthy how many times I've thought about this, PayPal Pete. My biggest fear in life, besides bees and wasps, is not, the collapse of the economy or the end of the world like Reverend Bart. My biggest fear is going to jail, going to prison. Because I know, as tough as I think I am, I would be somebody's bitch in about 7 seconds. I would be sucking so much prison dick, it wouldn't be good. So I'm just gonna tell you guys now, just go ahead and book this. And this is not the peach whiskey talking. I have literally thought about this my entire adult life. If I ever go to prison, expect to find me hanging in my cell day 1. There's no way I'm gonna blow another man or let him put anything in my butthole. I'm just gonna hang myself and call it. That's it. So I hope that answers your question. But that is a real scenario that I have gone over in my head 1,000 times. What if I accidentally go to prison? That's game over. I'm so fucked if I go to prison. All right, where is it? Amos Johnson. Ooh. AMA, who's your favorite radio partner? Chak or Joel? Well, I don't know who the fuck Chak is, so from your question, I'm going to say Joel. But if you meant Shock or Joel, if you meant Mike Leaveshock or Joel Blank, again, it's like asking who's your favorite kid, who's your favorite deckhead, who's your best friend. I can't answer that. What I did with Mike was unbelievable. But what me and Joel and Nick created from something so awkward and difficult, I'll never not love. So I just won't answer that question because I love them both equally. I'm sorry. That's the answer. Penguin Katie said, if you're my husband, you FaceTime because just calling isn't embarrassing enough. Okay, I don't know what that means. That's not an AMA. It looks like we're out of AMAs. Oh no! Answer Clarence question. I'm so fucked when I do this last shot. AMA, what do you hate? Oh, this is a good one. I'm gonna be so honest. I hope you guys don't bail on me on this. There's 89 people here. We're gonna see how low this gets. Strap in, kiddos. It's 3:43. Daddy's gonna answer this before the second shot. AMA, and this is a really good one, G-Man. What do you hate about doing Barry on deck? Believe it or not, there are things I hate about this show. I hate the anxiety that comes from one. There's several. One, wondering if I'm doing a good job. That's a fact. It's true. And you guys show up every day and look, but I still don't know if I'm good at this. So I worry every day, was that a bad show? Am I like right now, is this an awful segment? Is AMA terrible? Are you guys bored to death? Should I fucking move on? I hate questioning myself every second of the show. Number two, I hate that it's not bigger already. I'm an impatient person and I'm a competitive person and I want this to be what I do for the rest of my career. And everyone keeps telling me, just bro, what you're doing is good, just hang in there. But I'm super impatient. So I hate that it's taking longer than I want it to for this to blow up and become something special. It may never. And I hate that too. But man, I really want this to be more successful than it already is. And it already is. If you asked anybody else to start a YouTube channel to swap with me right now, a lot of people would. And I know I'm being ungrateful, but I just want big things for the show. I really do. I think that we could do great things as a family. And so it drives me nuts every day that we're not bigger and better and more popular than we already are. And that's just the honest answer. Because look at what we do for the food bank and look at what we did for the Little Rock Police Department. Those are the kinds of things, if you really know me, you know that I love nothing more than to see other people succeed. And I love nothing more than to be able to help other people. I just love it. Even when I had the cage door, ask Marsha if she's here. I love the outreach that we did with the cage door and the benefits that we gave to our community. So yeah, I want all that and I want it to be bigger now. So I hate that it's not. Other than that, dude, I'm having a ball every day. I love doing this show with you guys. And it's 3:46, so I owe you a shot. All right, I think we need to move on. I really do. I feel like you guys are bored with this. I don't know. Again, I don't know if you're bored or not. AMA, would you work with Clanton? I think we would have to have a long dialogue. But to be honest with you, the reason that I don't like Clanton is pretty trivial in the grand scheme of things. So if they called and said, hey, we want to team you with Clanton, he and I would have to sit down and talk about it. But I think both of us are mature adults and we could come to an agreement that what we had, the beef that we had was fucking stupid and we'd move on. Because you know what, at the end of the day, somebody's got to pay the light bill. So yeah, I would do a show with Clanton. There's literally, I don't think there's anybody in this market, and this isn't an AMA, there's really nobody in this market I wouldn't do a show with. I mean, there are people I don't like, but that doesn't mean I couldn't get over it. Hell, let's be honest, Joel and I didn't like each other. Look what we ended up doing with Nick. So no, that wouldn't be a showstopper for me. I owe you guys this. We got to 100. Where are we at now? We're at 89. Okay, not bad, but deal's a deal. You got us to 100. Cheers to you guys. I love you to death. Okay, yeah. You know it's kicking in because that didn't bother me really. Oh boy. All right, is there any more AMAs? Oh yeah, here's Leva Shocks. AMA, could you beat Pauly Shore in a fight? Yes. I'm not a great fighter. I'm not like a badass. When it comes to fight or flight instincts, I'm probably more flight than fight, but I do know how to defend myself. But yes, I think I could beat Pauly Shore in a fight. 1000%. He doesn't shower. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like it is. And I feel like a guy that doesn't shower, if you don't know how to clean yourself, you don't know how to defend yourself. That's a weird rule to live by, but I kind of feel like it's true. Chris Householder, back to the who's your favorite comic in Houston? Ali Sadiq. See, I don't think of Ali Sadiq as local though. Ali Sadiq is a national. That'd be like comparing him with like the Kevin Harts of the world. Like to me, he's from Houston, but he's not in Houston. Does that make sense? I dare not disrespect the good name of Ali Sadiq. But to me, he's a national touring comic that happens to live in Houston and be from Houston. But he's not a Houston comic in the sense that most of what he does is in this city. Because most of what he does is way bigger than what we are in Houston. Fact. Let's see. AMA! Marry, fuck, kill. Woo-hoo. Josh Ennis, Chris Householder, and Juggalo Trey. Well, Juggalo Trey's, boy, this is tough. Marry, fuck, kill, Josh Ennis, Chris Householder, and Trey. Well, kill Josh Ennis. I mean, that's easy. Now, which one do I want to fuck and which one do I want to marry? I'll be honest with you. I don't think I could live every day with Juggalo Trey, as much as I love that kid. And it's weird to say he's a kid if I'm about to say I would fuck him. But Trey is good in doses. Like, I couldn't spend every waking moment like I do with Nora with Juggalo Trey. So I'd have to fuck him and marry House. House is funny. House is one of the best shit talkers that I've met. Now it may all be premeditated, but Chris Householder is a fantastic shit talker. I feel like we're running the course, and plus we got 5 minutes left. AMA, would you do 4 shots today? Nope. Next AMA. Oh, do we have any more? I feel like we're out. I feel like we're done. I gotta catch up. I don't see any more AMAs. This is running its course. Oh, did I miss one? AMA, what shirt are you wearing? Finders Keepers. That's the shirt. This is from Busted Tees. I bought this shirt like 12, 15 years ago. This is old. Like, it's all cracked and stuff. I don't know what any of this means. I'm so getting drunk right now. All right. I'm just going to keep going. You guys are listing them. I'm going to keep going. This is probably the worst episode of Barry on Deck ever, and I apologize. Tomorrow, I'll make it up to you. We're going to talk about sex so much. Your dick is going to be hard. Even if you're a chick, tomorrow, 2 hours, your clitoris, it might grow a foreskin. That's okay. What is in this stuff? Wow. Dr. Dre at 290. What was your favorite food that Anna cooked, and did she pop your chicken? Why did I go that far back? Dr. Dre at 290. Stop trying to be an attention whore, bro. That's a stupid question. Jeremy Benninger, AMA. Comedian you've always wanted to work with. Ooh. Now, before I would have told you Bill Cosby, but then he got rapey. You know, and this is the honest answer, Jeremy. There's really not a comedian that I'm like, man, you know what? I'll say Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. Bill Burr is probably my favorite comic just because I would want to be able to sit in the crowd for free and watch him do sets all weekend. I would get to see at least 5 sets of Bill Burr. So from that perspective of working with him, if I got to open for Bill Burr and then watch him over and over, there's your answer, Bill Burr. Eric Resendez, and again, I'm not pre-screening these questions. I am literally just reading them as they pop up in my chat as I scroll through. So if I skip it, sorry. Eric Resendez, AMA, if you get a radio job offer not in Houston, why am I going back to this? Oh, what if they say no YouTube show? Nope, that's a deal breaker. I would still have to do the YouTube show, period. Chris Householder. AMA, guest you want to have most. There's really not one, Chris. I'm trying to think of somebody that I would want to absolutely have on this show. I mean, I would have to go back and look at who I've asked, but I really don't know that there's a guest that I would absolutely die if they didn't do the show. Or if I could have them, if I would just be over the moon. Like, I was so pumped about Kid from Kid and Play doing the show, and then it didn't happen. And that may have been the best thing possible, because now I'm like, I mean, worst things could happen, right? I guess that I really don't have an answer for that, House. I guess I would ask you guys, who's the guest you would most like me to get on this show? How about that? I'm so missing a lot. Wait, where do I go? AMA 3-hour show. Go fuck yourself. I am so shit-faced. I gotta pee. Nope. AMA, do you know how much you mean to us? Oh, Justin. That's so sweet. I think we're out of AMAs. Whoa. AMA, Frank Ruiz. Where do your love and passion for lawn care come from? Great question. It's not by choice. It's not because I just love lawns. That's not it. The reason I am passionate about lawn care, Frank, is because when I built this house, this lovely home that I exist in, first of all, I just want to be very clear. I didn't build this house on radio money. I was in IT when we bought it and built it, and I happened to barely scrape enough by doing radio. Now doing YouTube, it's a little dicey. Let's just say, thank God, Nora gets overtime. But the reason that I became so passionate about lawn care is because we spent like $6,000 on grass. It's on 1.3 acres. When you invest $6,000 in something, you want it to live. And the grass kept dying. The guys came out and put all the grass in for me, and I thought, man, I'll just mow it, fuck it. But it kept dying, and so I kept trying to figure out why. They came back and put more in, and it died. So I had to figure out how to keep this grass alive and how to maintain it. And I never had that problem in our previous house. It was a very small lot, very, modest home. It was a starter home. I mean, it was a little house, little yard. So I never had a problem with it dying or any issues. But I learned from scratch that, boy, it became an issue. So, I gotta catch up. I'm way behind because I know I missed a super chat from Crystal Collins too. Fuck, I'm way behind. Oh my God. Guys, I'm skipping a lot of this. This is Crystal Collins with the super chat. 69T here, I'm 12. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. 69T here, I'm 12. Brian Lamb, AMA, would you rather fuck, marry, or kill me? Yes. AMA, did Obama never hit you back on the show? Never. Vincent Lucio? Hey! Guys, you see that? You see that right there? That's one of the officers that you guys helped in the Little Rock Mounted Patrol unit. That's my brother-in-law, Vincent. I love that dude to death. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your kindness and support. This show has been off the rails. It's 3:57. Let me stop this music. Because it's time to start this music. Wow. That was weird. That was a weird second hour. How many people stayed around for that weirdness? 94. You guys, Vincent Lucio is my brother-in-law. He's mounted patrol for Little Rock PD. He's an outstanding human being. He's a police officer. And I know you guys have heard me talk about police brutality and everything else, but I'm here to tell you, you assume things when you don't know. This man is a great police officer. He cares about his community, as do most police officers, and you've underestimated my thoughts on the subject. So say what's up to Vincent and tell him thank you for his service because he's doing great things in Little Rock. Wow. Tomorrow is episode number 69. I promise you, 1, I will not be drunk. 2, we're going to talk a lot about sex. And 3, we're going to have fun. Until then, you guys know what to do, man. And I know I was off on my timing on the music, but fuck it. Guys, thank you for being here today. Thank you for the AMA. I hope that was fun for you. It was a last minute decision that I made that I thought we would do. Thanks for being here. You guys know what to do tonight. Today. Boy, I'm getting, wow. Anyways, fuck it. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Episode 69. What? Sex time. Daddy's making a YouTube video.